Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson. It's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. Jackson City Manager Jonathan Green. Christmas music with singer from Jackson College Jazzy Jets, Ian Shepard. From Henry Ford Jackson's Hospital Emergency Department, Rachel Whitkin. Master Jeweler from Gold Crown Jewelers, Paulo DeCola. And from Boy Scouts Troop 424 and their annual Christmas tree pickup, Scoutmaster Travis Reese and Senior Patrol Leader Ethan Playford. And now, here's Bart.
Thanks so much, David Rice, and good afternoon. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to one and all. A beautiful day, and it's nice to have you here with us. I know you're thinking about going outside because it's so nice. Well, it is, but wait a couple hours. It will still be nice. Right now, 41 degrees. Our forecast high is pretty much right where we are right now. By later this afternoon, temperatures will dip down a little bit into the upper 30s, and then they'll rise again overnight. With that, we expect showers beginning early in the morning tomorrow, continuing off and on throughout the day Thursday, but it will be very warm for this time of year and compared to where we've been. Tomorrow's high, 47. Windy conditions today, tonight, and tomorrow. On Thursday night, back to cold. It's just a couple days, but not super cold. Thursday night and into Friday, rain possibly mixed with snow showers, and we could get half an inch by early Friday morning. Chance of snow showers off and on Friday, high 26, and then Saturday back to near 40, and then back down to 30 on Sunday. So we've got roller coaster weather the next 4 days. And there you have it, the forecast from Kelly Express. Now, a week from tomorrow is Christmas, and between now and then, there is really nothing in terms of a major weather system that would be bringing us a lot of snow. In fact, probably no more snow, except what happens on Thursday night. So that's the outlook for a white Christmas, not so good at this point. And that's today's weather, presented by Kelly Express. Happy holidays from Kelly Express. They've got all the items you need for your holiday party. They've got some great gifts. The gift card from Kelly Express, appreciated by all. And the treats that you can get are great stocking stuffers. Kelly Express has a deal on pizza this month, two-item pizzas, $25. And they're awesome. We had them here today, and more on that in just a few moments. We'll look outside now and see the sun. Beautiful. Sit near the window.
Yes. Yeah.
Sit near the
it looks beautiful.
southern exposure window, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does look beautiful, and the sunshine feels good. Today is National Maple Syrup Day, one of my favorite things. The production of maple syrup is just in North America.
So if you're going to have breakfast somewhere out and you know you're going to need maple syrup, will you bring your own? Are you that guy that would do that?
Oh, no, I bring my own.
Do you? Okay.
Yes, and my brother does too. When I saw him around Thanksgiving in Kitty Hawk, we went to Henry's diner there, and we brought our own syrup, both of us. So there's plenty, but we don't typically share, because we don't want to run out. But maple syrup produced in Canada, Vermont, upstate New York, and New Hampshire primarily. Today is Pan American Aviation Day, and it's Wright Brothers Day, as in Orville and Wilbur. And speaking of Kitty Hawk, I was just there a couple of weeks ago, and this is a photo a real photo from the first successful flight in history of a self-propelled, heavier-than-air aircraft, December 17th, 1903. And there I am, back where it all happened, at the Wright Memorial in Kitty Hawk. Orville was at the controls, and this is a model that is at the memorial, full-size, full-scale model. It was gasoline-powered, had propellers, biplane, 2 wings. It was aloft for a total of 12 seconds. Its inaugural flight was 120 feet. Hardly enough time to even put your tray table down. So a lot of history in the Kitty Hawk area dedicated to the Wright brothers. On this day in 1892, Arthur Baldwin first published a new magazine. It was so exciting. And the magazine is still in publication today. It was dedicated to the ceremonial side of life. It was for, the debutantes and the moneyed. It was men of affairs, the rich. It was the Gilded Age, and it was for the ones with influence. And there's the cover of the very first Vogue. I'm surprised it lasted a second issue. Not a very exciting cover. It doesn't even tell you what's inside it. But people bought it, and they're still buying it. On this day in 1791, before we even had cars, New York City put in a traffic regulation that created the first one-way street. Very narrow street. They decided, let's not have horses up and down both sides, one way only. 2018, a poacher is sentenced for a year in prison for killing hundreds of deer in Missouri. Kind of like to have the guy come here. Yeah. I think he's out of prison, but part of his sentence, the judge said, once a month in prison, you need to watch the film Bambi. And that was part of his punishment. He had to watch Bambi once a month for a year.
Yeah, but what happens in the beginning of the Bambi movie?
The beginning?
Yeah. Doesn't the mother get killed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon, spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Yes, poor
It's an
Bambi.
awful beginning to a movie.
It is, yeah. And Old Yeller, there's another sad animal
Yeller.
movie.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah.
And Ren Tin Tin. Sports trivia. You're usually good at this, Brandon, so we'll give you today's question. In 2022, we had the Minnesota Vikings recovered from a 33-0 deficit at halftime to come back in overtime to win at home in the biggest comeback in NFL history. Who did the Vikings embarrass?
Is that a regular season game?
It was.
Kind of vaguely remember that.
It's amazing. I mean, it was just 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They were down 33-0 at the half.
I'm going to say the Green Bay Packers because our director's a Packers fan.
Indianapolis Colts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep. All that in history on this day. Oh, and the first episode of The Simpsons aired in 1989, still going strong. And the title of the first episode, it was a Christmas episode, Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire.
Do you see those Simpsons gifts, Christmas gifts you can get this year where you send in your picture and they send you a picture of what you would look like if you were on The Simpsons?
That's a great idea.
It's a hot gift idea for the Christmas.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Today in the J Now, brought to you by Experience Jackson. We have Off the Clock today from 4 till 6 at Jackson Crossing Mall. Everyone should meet at Alpha Coney Island. There will be live holiday music, seasonal treats, and shopping from local vendors. And they are asking for coat donations, new coats that will be donated to those in need, plus a festive scavenger hunt We've got astronomical observatory viewing night tonight at Jackson College from 9 to 11. All are welcome to attend that. And karaoke at the Honky Tonk at Oak and Iron from 7 till 9:30 p.m. The talent's local, you, and the crowd is loud. And that's in the best way at 151 West Michigan in downtown Jackson. Check out jtv.tv every day for the latest in happenings in our community and in sports, high school and college. Last night, JTV crews were out and about. Our photographers captured the Michigan Center, or the Jackson. We had Jackson. This can't be right. Let's double check. Yes, it's right. Lansing Everett came to Jackson, and I bet they regret they did, as they lost to the Vikings 44-7. Kylie Harrell scored 12 points to lead the Vikings. They are now 2-1 on the season. Wow. Yeah, the Everett, not that good this year.
Probably not.
No. Another game, closer. Michigan Center defeated Columbia Central 53-39. The Cardinals earned a huge Cascades victory on the road. Mary Reese View led Michigan Center with 15 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. McKinley Gaddy added 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Gabby Gadosh led the Golden Eagles with 18 points. Quite a few other girls' games throughout the area. And the winners, Concord, Hanover, Grass Lake, Western, and East Jackson. Boys action last night, the Titans of Lumen Christi welcomed in the #1 boys high school team in the state, Detroit Loyola. Lumen Christi, though, they're rated #2. So it was quite the anticipated battle, and JTV Sports was there. The season just getting underway. A few more games this week, a couple next, and then the winter break. And we will be back with our next live game next month. Today we get word from the Jackson County Intermediate School District that longtime ISD Superintendent Kevin Oxley will be retiring at the end of this school year. He concludes at the end of the school year a 17-year chapter. He's provided, according to the ISD, steady leadership, meaningful system-wide improvements, and a strong commitment to serving the teachers and students and families of Jackson County. And I'll agree with that. I think Kevin's been a great leader of the ISD. He's been responsible for a lot of things, a lot of facility improvements, the campus, most recently the central campus at the former Frost School. He's also put in place a lot of collaboration where all the district superintendents meet on a monthly basis. They share a lot of things, a lot of financial resources, IT, education of teachers. He's been part of the growth of the Jackson County Early College. He's helped to get special education millage passed over the years and expanded early childhood programming. So we salute Kevin Oxley on his retirement. Good news, he'll be there till the end of June. His wife Michelle retired from JPS a couple years ago, so I'm sure the Oxleys are anxious to begin their next chapter of life. Kevin began his education career at Reed City as a teacher, came to Jackson, held roles at Northwest, Western School District, also was superintendent at Western, and then joined the ISD as their director of career education, and now superintendent. So best wishes, congratulations to Kevin Oxley. Yesterday was the introduction of a new exhibit that is at the Jackson train station, the depot downtown, which is the oldest continuously operating passenger train station in the country. And the exhibit, Pathways to Patriotism, is lining the entire depot. The exhibit showcases history of Jackson County as we lead up to our country's 250th anniversary next year. We had Maurice Simhoff head up the project. He is the president of the Jackson County Michigan Historical Society. Linda and Mayor Mahoney and several others were all participating in this event. So it's going to be there on display. Drop in and check it out. It's pretty cool. And the cutting of the ribbon. You can see more photos online at jtv.tv. Today's show being brought to you by Accelerate Jackson County. Accelerate Jackson County celebrating the conclusion of their capital campaign. They thank everyone who participated, and they have some great plans for next year. I believe today they'll be celebrating the holidays with an event. Accelerate Jackson County, doing a lot of work on attracting and growing manufacturers and other business to our community. Today, Henry Ford Jackson Hospital presents Wellness Wednesday. A little bit later in today's show, we'll talk about the emergency room during the holidays with Rachel Whitkin. That is today's Wellness Wednesday segment on JTV. Other guests on the show today include our city manager, Jonathan Green. Came across the street from City Hall, and we'll look at the events and happenings in the community along with what happened last night at the Jackson City Council meeting. It was a long meeting, so I think city managers, I think it's just probably just woke up a little while ago. Ian Shepard will be here. He's a singer and a musician with Jackson College Jazzy Jets, and he's got a couple of holiday songs. Rachel Whitkin will be here from the hospital. Hawley from Gold Crown Jewelers with some Christmas gift ideas. And Travis Reese, along with one of his Boy Scouts, will be here from Troop 424. They're doing the annual Christmas tree pickup next month. All this and more here today on JTV. Thanks for your time today, sharing it with us. We appreciate that. And we'll get started right after this.